Okay, well, with the interest of time, we're now 2 o'clock. I've seen Simon has joined us, so I know at least the first speaker could be ready. We wait to see. So welcome everyone for joining this session. This is the Materials Molecular Modelling Exascale DDWG kickoff workshop. I'm going to just quickly give a brief overview of what's going to happen, and then I'm going to pass over to Simon. So the objectives for today, as on the screen, is to provide the community with an overview of the project, engage the community with the project, hence here we are, gather ideas and feedback from the community, set the project within the wider Excalibur initiative, which is something that Simon hopefully will give us a hand with in a second, set the project within the wider Exascale activities worldwide, and identify any missing MMM Exascale cases. I should note at this very beginning that all the sessions are being recorded. We will, with the presentations, try and make them available, and with the breakout sessions, they're only recorded so that we can add anything that's missing to the Google Docs. Those recordings will be deleted. So just looking at the agenda as I scroll down, in the document that's been sent, you'll see there's these links. You obviously worked that out, otherwise you'd be here at the moment. Like I said, Simon's going to give an overview of the Excalibur project. I will then give an overview of what we put in as a proposal that's been funded, and give some details within that. I will pass over after that to some of my colleagues who will give an introduction into some of the breakout groups that we're going to have this afternoon. 3 of them are applications, and they'll have some slides to go through, and also Andy's going to give an introduction. He's going to talk about in his breakout group, or discuss or lead, which is that of benchmarking, etc. But that'll come there hopefully between 20 to 3 and 3 o'clock. After that, we'll hope to have Jeremy online, who's going to give us an overview of the Excalibur hardware projects. And then we'll follow that with some brief presentations from some of our project partners. So thank you for volunteering to give those presentations. When this session's finished, there'll be separate links, and you'll see that on the next page there are links to join the breakout group meetings, and also a document that Hope will be filling out during those breakouts. Very key in these breakout things that what we want to do, particularly for the first 3, which is on sort of the applications, we'd like you to identify the MMM Exascale scientific cases that you would like to achieve. What challenges do you see to be able to do that, and what impact your science application would make? We'd also like, when discussing anticipated technical problems, we'd like to know what is already being done out there, what should we do, and importantly, just as important, how we can work together. Clearly, we don't want to be isolated. We need to work with everyone, including our international colleagues. And so really we need to know how best to progress, as it were. So that's all within the breakout groups. And then towards the end, there's a final sort of breakout to bring us back together, wrap up presentations. Well, I'm hoping the 4 chairs will come back and give us a brief summary of what's been discussed in the breakout group. There may be an opportunity for those that weren't in those breakout groups, because you wanted to be more than one, to say something, and then we'll conclude at about 6 o'clock. We also should point out that initially what we wanted to do was have this as an all-day meeting, but of course of Corona-19 has sort of made us go down the virtual track. So today is very much a smaller affair, because we felt that being online for a whole day would be a bit too much. So therefore these breakout sessions are rather smaller. So in terms of, we're hoping that we can run another one of these meetings in not so distant future, so that we can go over perhaps some of the solutions, as it were, to the technical aspects that we've agreed upon at this meeting. So there'll be another opportunity. If you don't get to say what you'd like to say, you can also add to the Google Docs, but we will have an attempt to run another one of these meetings later in the year. So